So first thing, we are going to provide external energy to H2O molecules so that they vibrate together and create something known as boiling. And then we'll add in some salt and oil so that pasta does not stick together. It also has a little bit of flavor, and it is so satisfying to put in pasta in your boiling water and just see it get it all mushy. We are not making any al dente pasta over here. We are Indians, we like cooked things. We are making mushy pasta. And now we are going to apply some force on an onion in form of a knife so that we can chop it up. There was a time when I used to be afraid of chopping things, but now my chopping skills have gotten so much better and I can do and chop things so much easier and quicker that chopping has become a satisfying exercise for me. And in the last video I said that I won't chop onions on the camera, but I found a way to chop it as quickly as possible, and then you don't really have to cry as much over onions. So yeah, I cut onions on camera. That happened, guys. Now we are going to heat up the pan and we are going to add some oil in it, and now we are going to saute some garlic in it, and this is gonna get bad really quick. This happened because my camera went out of focus, so I also had to pay a little bit of attention to the camera. And now I'm adding in things which are going to burn real quick because the pan is hot, my camera was not going to focus, and I just couldn't concentrate on cooking, and yeah, it looks so bad. Oh my god, what have I done? And I was just freaking out in the back of the camera and thinking, what am I going to do now? But then I just quickly decided to add in some onions, and yeah, we are going with it. I did not stop preparing the recipe even after burning things, but it turned out well in the end. This is Srishti from future. The recipe turned out really well. It was a little burnt, but the taste and the flavor did not show through because we are sauteing the onions and tomatoes together till they get mushy. They cook really well with each other, and yeah, that happened. I let the burnt thing be in my pasta, but it tasted good. Okay, and this is kind of the way you make a paneer gravy. So this is not identical way of doing it, because if we were making a paneer gravy, we'd add some khada masalas. And no, we are not adding in any khada masala in this because we don't want a typical paneer gravy. We just added in some red chili powder for flavor and a little bit of turmeric for color, and it turned out a really great color. So thanks to turmeric for that. And now you are supposed to let it cool down, but I didn't really have enough patience to let it cool down, so I'm just going in the blender with that. So we are just going to blend this sauce up and get in all the goodness. Don't let anything stay on the pan. We need everything in the blender, and now we are quickly going to blend it up. And no, nothing bad happened because I didn't let it cool, so maybe if you don't have patience, that's okay. And now a lot of sauce is stuck to this blender. So to tackle with this problem, I just added in the remaining pasta water, and we just added that in the sauce, and that solved the entire problem. We got in all the sauce, we rescued all of it, and it is all in the pan. And this sauce, it looks really creamy and tasty and delicious, and we are going to let it simmer for a while. Now we'll add in a little bit of cheese. Grated cheese is compulsory over here, because if you feel like you can add in a block of cheese and it'll melt in, then no, meltiness of cheese is not that easy to achieve. And now we'll add in a little bit of Kitchen King Everest masala, which adds in that depth of the flavor and makes this sauce really desi and cheesy and creamy and tasty and delicious. And now we're adding in some pasta to go with this, and I love this ratio of sauce to pasta. I always like creamy saucy consistency of pasta, so this ratio is perfect to me. Look how creamy and saucy it turned out. I always like more sauce than pasta there is, so it just tastes more creamy that way. And we will just add in the bowl and we'll plate it. And for plating, we are not going with anything fancy. We'll just add in a little bit of cheese, and after cheese, you're going to be a bit surprised. So I just wanted a pop of color in this. So yes, I am going in with basil. I plated this thing with basil leaves, holy basil leaves, not even Italian basil leaves. So it really is the desiest recipe there is.
भाई भाई भाई, अपनी बहनाबाई तो छा गई। उसने भारी वाला पास्ता बनाया है। अभी अपन लोग खाएगा ना। चलो टेस्ट करते हैं।
परफेक्ट।
परफेक्ट, क्रीमी, स्पाइसी, सॉल्टी, comfort food.
So the pasta is tasting really nice. It has like that paneer gravy kind of a taste, and okay, so the taste testing went really well. So this was actually I have made this pasta before a lot of time. I generally try to make the sauces of pasta according to the gravies that we make like Indian style, and like the combination of pasta and it tastes just better because like the texture of pasta really goes well with these gravies. So this is like one of our favorite recipes, and my sister, she really likes these recipes. She's like every other weekend she's
I'm
like,
here, bro. What is you
oh
talking
yeah,
here?
I'm sorry. So my bro really likes this recipe, and every other weekend he's like, we need to make that pasta, and like we made it. It was really nice, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you'll try the recipe. Tag me on Instagram if you do, or drop a comment below here on YouTube, and do let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.